everybody, Joe with Granite for Less. Wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for coming in and seeing this video today. We just want to go over a little bit of the process in polishing stone, because it's typically not something that you can do on your own. However, it is possible. I just wanted to go over some of the tools and the tricks of the trade that we do and use here at Granite for Less. For example, you see several different types of pads here. Let's focus here on this one. These 4 pads primarily are what we're going to use on a quartz type surface. And when it comes to polishing, again, we are just referring to this outer edge, or even over here, you can see the inside sink. Now, if you're thinking that doesn't look like quartz, of course, this is not quartz. This is a granite piece. But just for all intents and purposes, what we're using here is a type of diamond resin type plate. If you take a closer look at that, this helps distribute the water during the polishing process so that it has a nice, even polish in the end. And as you can see, there's several types of pads that we're using. Each one has a different variation to bring out that nice glass-like finish in the end. Now, all of these pads are both dry or wet application. In most cases, like for example, in the granite pads over here, most times you'll have the fabricator start off with a wet or dry application, and then they'll switch over to dry. In this case, they'll go wet, and they'll move over to dry. Again, not specifically in that order. It really depends and comes down to the type of stone. What you see here is a cupping wheel. This type of tool is used to taking off any abrasive pieces that might be on the edge, or any burrs, stuff like that, without damaging the stone. Type of tool that we're using is a variable speed rotary tool. Don't quote me on that. This particular pad that is being used because the fabricators are currently on lunch. But basically, this type of application will apply water to the stone as it's being polished. They can both turn the water on and off and then adjust the speed accordingly. Now, if you take a close look at this edge of granite, this is unfinished. This is raw. This has been cut by our saw, but hasn't been touched. However, the inside of this sink here has been polished. This particular edge is done, and this glass-like surface on the edge does match the top of the surface altogether.